nice spot, so I'll do it here. This is my 2003 MG ZT. It's a Rover 75 that's been crashed through at Halfords 5 times and owned by a chav. It's a very handsome car, I believe, myself. This particular one is a 1.8 litre turbo. Just the front view there. She's an X-Power Grey, which I thought she wears it well. I wish it was one of the good colours, but she wears the X-Power Grey good. Typhoon Blue, my choice if I had the choice. But she's not bad at all. Like I was to say, this is the 1.8 litre turbo petrol. It's not a bad machine, this. The brake pads are very dusty, as I'm sure you can tell. She was washed 2 or 3 days ago, but also I live on a dirt track, so, you know, got the full size rear license plate, which I'll try and blur out in post, but you know, you can't do all that. Wee subtle spoiler, she's not bad. 18-inch alloys, twin exhaust, that's getting replaced at some point with a stainless system. Again, the 18s, they probably look a bit silly on the Rovers, but they actually really suit the MGs. She's a standard right height, as I'm sure you can tell in the front. I think the springs are the same between the V6s and the 1.8s, which is why she's sitting high at the front. But yeah, she's not bad at all. There's not a huge amount of rust in her. She's very clean for one of my cars. High miles, 165,000 miles. Probably the highest in the country for a K-Series, especially a K-Series turbo. It's quite impressive and nothing else. Sticker's quite good. But yeah, interior wise, they've got these fantastic half leather seats, which I'm always a fan. A bit of wallet rubbing that here, but not bad. Matching floor mats, OBD reader because she had an oxygen sensor when I bought it. Cup holder, you know, all the bells and none of the bells and whistles. You get these with heated seats. This one doesn't have any. It's a wee bit manky, needs a good clean, but most of my cars do. Got the better gear knob. See in here, I'll just sit down inside. I've got, this is the radio I put in, it's an Alpine something or other, Bluetooth. The one it came with was an old Kenwood that was, well, it was period correct for 2003, which means I had no features whatsoever. This is a Climatronic. I'm sorry, I haven't got the keys in, I don't think. Just, there we go. Climatronic, or whatever fucking Volkswagen, not Volkswagen, whatever fucking Rover called it. Automatic climate control, dual zone, works great. The air conditioning does work. It's not very good, but it does work, which is impressive for me. These bits came out of my Rover 75 when I scrapped it because it had a functional cup holder. This cup holder was broken. This bit here was missing. It makes it absolutely useless. I don't mind the wood mix. Looks okay. You know, it's got the quick release gear knob like all AMGs do. That's going to get replaced at some point. Like I said, 165,791 miles. My phone mount, and then you get this weird dome thing. Yeah, and jump back out. The fuck? Okay, I'll return that to the off. It's plastic. That's all. I'll best keep that in. Right. But yeah, show the back seats. Back seat's very much similar. It's got workout windows because it's an AMG, not a Rover. An old air freshener, I should probably throw in the bin. It does have central cup holders though. Just need to pull that down. It's got a very nice thing. It's a bit fucked. Gotta get this thing to open. There we go. And that's my Mackey's receipts from previous days. Yeah, but it's got a wee picnic table in the middle. And it all sits in quite nicely. The back seat's a very nice place to be. It's actually one of the better back seats I've had. The back seats always don't have nearly as much bolstering as the front buckets because it's just a bench, but still got the half leather look. And I do appreciate the half leather. These need vacuum, they're a bit manky. They come up lovely. The wheels, I've never heard the brand of tyres in my fucking life. But yeah, it's not a bad motor at all. She ain't bad at all. She's not much to say about her really. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, I'll give you a rev for you. It's a very little pop and bang. You're gonna have to forgive the fans. But yeah, she goes away. You know, none too bad. Probably can't hear it on video, but there's a very slight rumble as you do that. Very slight. It's like wee pops. Turbo petrol in it. The fans are hardwired. keep the engine cool because it is a K series. There we go, one Rover K series, 1.8 litre turbo. There's a turbo if you don't believe me. Not bad V engines these. There's a wee bit of rust in the strut towers, but that's the only place I can see. Battery out of transit. They shout over the fans, but I really like these K series engines. They're fantastic. They're very nice to drive with. The turbo gives it that little bit extra oomph that you don't really get with the petrol. But yeah, this is my car now. We can walk back a bit and Christ, it's handsome. It looks so good in profile. Catch myself looking at myself in the shop windows quite a lot. But yeah, I'll probably move on to a wee driving test now, and I'll see if I can slap this up tonight. Okay, we're now on a closed road. Figure it makes more sense to be up here than it does on the main road where all the traffic is. Undisclosed location, Mexico, Tijuana, but it's a nice road. Lovely wee thing. I can't go very fast here, it's very tight, and occasionally do meet people on this road. Well, as a private road, you know, people do use it. I'm not the only person that gets about it. The driving dynamics are fantastic. Genuinely, the handling is great. The steering wheel, fantastic. Well, not fantastic. It's good. It's not as good as the ZS, but it's better than a 75 or a 45. Yeah, it's still front wheel drive. Like the power delivery is pretty good for front wheel drive. You know. Oh, close this window actually. I'm trying to strike a happy balance between, you know, sound quality and me not melting. So what we'll do is come up around here and give it some bearings. It's pretty clear. Oh, there's a good bit here. There's a double hairpin. Well, is it a hairpin or I'm not sure it's a double hairpin, but it's nice. Not sure what you call it. It's fun though. Like that. A wee bit of turbo noise. Fuck me. The road ain't exactly flat. Oh yeah. Driving straight into the sun, I can't see a fucking thing. You probably couldn't hear that, there's not much intake noise. I'm thinking of putting a cone filter on it, but I understand you can muddle the mass airflow sensor in these, and that's the last thing I want. So what I'll probably end up doing instead is getting one of those JDM style mushroom filters you see in Skylines, and I'll use that as an adjust my camera very slightly. How's that? Is that better? I actually can't really see the screen. I'm doing what I can, but actually that's not too bad. I've had worse. A bit of dashboard, there's not much I can do about that. I'm sure you can hear the very small turbo spool, because this is the 1.8 turbo of course. It's only 160 brakes, no flying machine, you know, that's full throttle on third. Yeah, she's decent, she gets up to 60 happy enough. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you couldn't tell, my phone mount's a bit broken. I'm doing what I can with the tools I have. I bought a new one, but the guy that's opened the issue's been removed from eBay for suspicious activity or some shit. You know, can help me. So unfortunately I can't buy another one, and the new one I bought was shite and I didn't like it. So yeah, I'm stuck with this one for now, unless I can find this exact one again off a different seller. Because I do like it, it's a good phone mount. Anyway, that's neither nor that. Now you're supposed to be with the car. And as you can see, she builds the speed quite happily. Stops relatively well, all those brake discs. As I'm sure you saw in the fucking the earlier part of the video, the brake pads are the dustiest brake pads in history. I have never seen so much dust off of brakes in my life. This car was washed like 2 days ago. And it's just ridiculous how much fucking dust comes off these pads. They are the dustiest things in the fucking universe. But yeah, there's no like unwanted noise. The only thing I'd say is the Team Team Heckle wind deflectors. They produce a little bit of a whistle above probably 50 mile an hour. You might hear a very little bit. You know, they're starting to whistle there at 45. And when you bring up the speed a bit more, it gets a wee bit worse. It's not bad, I can barely hear it, so you probably can't hear it on camera, but that's the only thing. And again, that's not MG Rover did that, that's previous owner did that. And to be fair, it looks cool, so I can see why he did it. Yeah, the suspension's a bit soft. It's not crashy at all, which is nice. It's a little bit soft, just a touch, not just a little bit. I'd like it to be just a little bit firmer. It bounces quite a bit. Maybe stronger spring rate or something. I'm not sure. Or weaker spring rate. I'm not sure. I'm not a suspension engineer. But I adjust the spring rate. It's either up or down until I've had the option to until I found where I want it to be. But obviously that isn't exactly an option while I'm driving. The damper rates are quite good. I might invest in coils in a long time because you can get coils for these, surprisingly enough. You use E46 front struts with rubber top mounts, and I'm not sure what you do in the back. I think on the back you just use different. I think the back's split springs and springs and shocks. Use double wishbone with a big spring in the middle. I'll put a picture in if I remember, if I can find one, or if I can what were those? But yeah, the rear suspension setup is a wee bit wonky. It does mean they can have rear wheel drive though, and there was a few that were rear wheel drive. Unfortunately not this one, and I've been doing some reading. Unfortunately the unibody is different, so while you can make a rear wheel drive one all wheel drive, you can't make a front wheel drive one rear wheel drive. Well, you can, but it involves quite a lot of chopping. You have to cut the boot floor out and weld in a new boot floor, new suspension mounts. You know, it's a lot of work for what is ultimately not a great car for the money. You know, if I had an all-wheel drive one, I would consider making it front-wheel drive. Sorry, if I had a rear-wheel drive one, I would consider making it all-wheel drive. That goes when you're losing the V8, and obviously I'd much prefer the V8 over the V6. So, yeah. Again, this is not the V8, it's not even the V6, it's the 1.8 litre turbo, which is arguably the second worst engine that came in these. But Christ, it's better than fucking diesel. Yeah, but nothing against diesels, but in a car like this, nah. See, it was fine the Robo 75. Fuck me, it's a tight corner, I forgot about that one. Yeah, the Robo 75 made perfect sense, the diesel. An MGZT, nah. Here's a sports car with a diesel engine in it. Not a sporting saloon, sorry. I forgot how tight some of these corners we can get. Well, let's have run this private road. But yeah. It's a bit of the road test. It's not bad at all. It is not bad at all. I really like it. So I'll cut this before I end up back in the main road and you figure out where I am.